The year Joan Didion is born, Hollywood is still deciding which stories America will tell. A lot of other things are happening in 1934, too, forming a kind of roadmap for what will come next. Notorious gangsters Bonnie and Clyde are shot and killed by the FBI, as is John Dillinger, marking the end of the 3-year public enemy spectacle playing out in America's newspapers, with thieves and murderers crisscrossing the country and lawmen tailing them. The U.S. Court of Appeals decides the government can't ban James Joyce's obscene novel Ulysses. In Europe, Adolf Hitler declares himself Führer, while Stalin's Great Purge begins with the assassination of Bolshevik leader Sergei Kirov. Unemployment in America reaches 22%, marking the worst economic year since the Depression began. Droughts in Oklahoma wipe out millions of acres of farmland and the revenue that goes along with them. At Radio City Music Hall, Frank Capra's It Happened One Night premieres, starring Clark Gable and Claudette Colbert. It will soon sweep at the 7th Academy Awards, winning trophies that include Best Picture and Best Director for Capra, a man on a hot streak. Donald Duck makes his first on-screen appearance. Shirley Temple stars in her first feature film. Her future co-star John Wayne has 9 new movies out, but they're all B movies, inexpensively made, throwaway genre pictures with mass market appeal. The baby girl born to Frank and Edwin Didion in Sacramento that December will grow up watching a world where all of these events have long-lasting consequences, often tangled together. She will wonder, how are they connected? Why do we try to connect them? What is the logic to it all? Does it matter? Adult Joan would one day try to answer those questions in the context of Hollywood. But to understand her work, we must first grasp the battles that were raging over who got to tell America's stories when she was still young. When the Didions welcome little Joan, a 5th-generation Californian, the movie industry is at a crossroads. Having narrowly survived the Depression, which wreaked havoc on the country's movie theaters and slashed ticket prices, theaters in 1934 are finally welcoming audiences back. The new generation of movie studio heads know they're going to have to fight to stay in business. Plus, there's an anti-Hollywood mood in the air. A series of scandals has set headlines ablaze for over a decade now. Most notably, the 1921 rape and murder of model and actress Virginia Rappe, allegedly at the hands of comic actor Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle. The movies are full of sex, violence, and other winkingly rakish activity, tales of subterfuge and bad behavior, a reliable way to get people in the door. The country's moral crusaders and clergy preach that Hollywood is a den of iniquity, a corrupting force on the public.